to Enlisted in the latest update is the M4A3E2 76W, or in better terms, the Jumbo Sherman, with a 76mm gun. Historically, this was an upgraded version of the Jumbo, and it performed pretty well, but in Enlisted, that is kind of a different story. In this video, I'll be talking about the history, the stats, and what I think of this gun, and no offense, it's not going to be great. That said, let's get started. If you haven't liked, subscribe, or joined the Discord, now's the time. Before D-Day, the United States war planners recognized they need a massive assault tank to break through German defenses. They anticipate the M26 Pershing to fulfill this role by 1944, but delays pushed it to 1945. In response, the US upgraded the existing M4 Shermans to increasing their armor thickness from 76mm to 102, and then changing the angle of the glacis for better protection. This modified Sherman, designated as the M4A3E2 and later nicknamed the Jumbo, weighed about 42 pounds and a reduced speed of 22 miles per hour with the added weight. In March of 1944, the United States ordered 254 Jumbos from European operations. Initially armed with the 75mm gun, some of them were later upgraded to the 76mm gun. The Jumbo were well regarded for their enhanced protection, performing reliably instead of their suspension, and demanding excessive supply maintenance, which means they were actually expedient Jumbos, were created for welding extra armor onto standard Shermans. Notably, the Jumbos played a key role in Patton's Third Army during the relief of Bastogne. After the European War ended, the M4A3E2s were prepared for the invasion of Japan, which never occurred due to Japan's surrender in September of 1945. The Sherman Jumbos proved to be an intermediate solution between the Pershing and the Shermans, of which in 1948, 96 Jumbos remain in the United States inventory. That said, let's move on to the stats. At 3-star, at Tier 5, the Jumbo has a crew of 5, a 76mm M1 cannon, a 12.7 machine gun in the commander's cupola, and two 7.62 machine guns, one in the driver's seat and one in the gunner's seat. That said, the maximum speed is 35.3 kilometers per hour, and in terms of engine power, you have 425 horsepower at 2,600 RPM, a weight of 37.8 tons. The frontal hull armor 114, side of 76, back of 38, and bottom of 25, with the turret armor being 152 on the front, side, back, and 64 on the top. That said, let's move on to the verdict. To recap, this is a good tank. It's actually pretty fast for a heavy tank. The armor is good against almost everything except for the Tiger II and Ho-Ri, which is something you'll be facing 50% of the time. As a matter of fact, the armor is much better than the Pershings because whereas the front armor is 114 and 152 on the turret, respectively, the Pershing only has 102, which is going to be a problem for the Pershing. That said, back to the Jumbo, the gun is fast firing. So fast firing, I think it should need more ammunition, especially for the high explosive rounds. That said, when using armor-piercing rounds, can go through almost every single tank, most notably the Tiger I and the Panther, which is something you really need to take out. But it cannot go through tanks like the Tiger II-H, unless, of course, you know where to aim, or the Tiger II Porsche, unless you know where to aim. For those who are interested, aim for the turret. So overall, this is a great tank. I think it's better than Pershing, which is telling you something. But that said, have a great day, guys. Comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.